Now, if you've missed EverGrow for the last year and you're trying to come back now, let's keep you up to speed, all right? First off, Rocket Surgeon is a big member of EverGrow Token. He is now the not the operations manager. That is Cody Black, or as previously known as Lord Black in the Discord. But Rocket is one of the big workers on the Atlas wallet, and he's doing a good job there. He's also one of the big players in Luna Sky. I might be wrong. It might be Luna Sky over Lord Black. I mean, it might be Luna Sky over Atlas that he's doing majority of the work for. But he's out there being someone. He's out there in a great role, and so is Lord Black, and so are many other people in the community. Because a lot of people in the community that were previous Discord leaders and movers have been promoted. If you're not familiar with those individuals and you're new to this token, those are people that have been die-hard holders for quite some time and had the skill sets to actually be more to the community and be more to EverGrow. So that's what happened there. Now we go into a little bit further things. Let's talk about some of the stats and some of the statistics like I have shown on the screen. We have 66,000 Twitter followers on the page now for EverGrow, at least over that much, 66,000. We have $39 million. I don't know why I can't speak right now. $39 million that has been distributed out to all the holders in the form of a stable coin, 136,000 investors and holders, 18,000 Telegram users or members, 13,000 members on Facebook, and it's over that much, over the 18,000 Telegram members, and over 11,000 Discord members. At the time of recording this video, 11,554 Discord members. We also have some more news that we have to cover to really make sure that you are familiar with everything that transpired within the year of 2023. So to kick things off, in 2023, there was a huge announcement that the EGC fam um, needed to know, which was they came to an agreement with the biggest whale to buy back 28.97 trillion EverGrow tokens from the dramatically reduced price of 600,000 BUSD. Yes, you read that digit right. It was 28.797 trillion EGC, and it was the number one wallet. But they bought it back, or they bought that EGC for 600,000 BUSD because that whale or the people that were managing that wallet didn't want to sell their tokens, or felt like they could never sell their tokens in a way that wouldn't hurt the project and the team at all. So they they made a transaction, they made a fair transaction, and one that led to the burn of some tokens of some EGC, some that led to some further things that additions that we're going to talk about later on, and some was distributed out to the holders in the form of a discounted price of EverGrow tokens. The tax cut plus marketing underway on January, February, March, April, May. Trying to remember the digits. May 8th of 2023, another announcement was made, which was all the taxes would now just be 5% until further notice. Marketing is also going to go live that day as well. And they anticipated a substantial increase in volume and overall rewards and hope to see the reward screenshots that made EverGrow famous flooding social media again. Following that, we got to December 4th of 2023 and we had a big update, which was tax reduction, a transition from BUSD to BNB rewards, staking, and Lucro versus EGC. So on December 15th, Binance would be no longer supporting BUSD. If you were following the community or the crypto industry, then you already knew that. But with that being stated, people had to claim their BUSD via PancakeSwap or another venue and updated, no, not updated, by swapping 1 penny worth of EGC. Rewards will be only earning via staking now and will be in BNB. Overall taxes will be 2% on all buys, sales, and transfers, which are self-sustaining and are sent to a single wallet of that 2%. 1% will go to marketing, development, and operations. The other 1% will be stored and sent to the staking contract. To talk about that staking project, it's TBA to be announced of when they'll be released. 12 trillion EGC available for distribution, and we'll have BNB with the transition from BUSD to BNB. 750 billion to 1 trillion EGC will drop in the staking pool per month. 2% buy-in, no fee to withdraw. 1% of that volume, 1% volume in BNB per month, so basically 1% back. And then the Atlas and Luna Sky will send its profits to EGC staking contract as well. Stakers will receive stablecoin rewards and other tokens when utilities opt to send profits to the contract. After 30 days, you can either compound or take the amount out of staking at no cost. BNB will be accumulated to be ready for distribution for staking. And then lastly, the Luco versus EGC. Lucro is a buyback and burn token, not rewards and no rewards, and will also be used in various places to attract more volume in the form of transactions, like video games and utilities when it comes to what's the name of it? Luna Sky, Atlas, and the products is and yeah, I said the right products names. And EGC is for staking and accumulating rewards from the utilities while validating Locro as a trading and ecosystem token. They even dropped the contract address for the new wallet where the marketing operations and staking is going to be going as well. So a lot of things happen. Now they stopped this. They're doing the staking because of things that would have led to them having to do a V2 version of EverGrow. And if you left EverGrow and just had your money sitting in EverGrow, and they did a version 2 update, you would have came back and your money was basically zero. That happened to a lot of tokens, and they wanted to avoid those kind of scenarios. So instead, they did a V2, right? Or not V2, they did staking, right? So they changed things up in that sense. And of course, the big change, the big shift is the overall tax going from 13% to 2%. And instead of getting 8% of those buys, you're going to get 1% of those buys, and not even that full 1% because you got to go and stake for it, right? So it's tough. I do think long term wise, this is better for EverGrow. It's just a big shift that a lot of investors will have to go through and have to experience. Because I know for a lot of you, including myself, that wasn't why you got back into or that's not why you bought into the token back in 2022 or 2023. But that is the cards that we are dealt with. I think it was 2021 when this token actually first came out. Now, since I think about it, but those are some of the things that have happened. I just wanted to give those who are new and up or not new, those who are new, a rundown of what happened. Those who are coming back, a rundown of what happened as well. Now, also for those who are older people, or not older people, but older holders and have experienced my channel since the beginning, Crater is not out. There's no talks about any developments being done whatsoever to Crater. Their focus is placed on Atlas Wallet, Luna Sky, and the staking contract as well. Also worth mentioning, there's no games that Lucro token is actually being used as a utility for yet. They have partnerships with tokens or with crypto games in their projects, but those projects have not completed their developments yet. And lastly, but certainly not least, I'm trying to make sure I don't leave anything off the table that has not been make sure everything is understood and stated. Atlas Wallet's not out yet. It's still in developments. Staking project, as I said, is not out yet. And Luna Sky came out with their beta, and they're still working on the final version, which is considered as the full version, but they also call it version 2 since the beta was kind of version 1. So those are all the details and all the things that you missed. And in 2024, I'm hoping that a utility comes out. If I'm keeping it a bean, I'm keeping it 100, keeping it a stack, keeping it a buck. I'm hoping a project comes out this year and it's a successful project and it does wonders with the Bitcoin ETFs, with the full mass adoption anticipation of Bitcoin, because it's not just what's happening in the US, but it's also what's happening in Japan, because their regulations are actually going to be nicer on Bitcoin, or at least are talking about being nicer on Bitcoin and crypto as far as how it's affecting corporations. And so is South Korea talking about being nicer to crypto. And we're seeing El Salvador integrate crypto and crypto holders even more and more and more. And we also have Africa making a way bigger push to have Bitcoin mining as an actual thing in their country, because right now they are not country, continent, because right now their continent is the smallest, has the smallest impact in Bitcoin mining. And they want to have a bigger impact, but they also want to make sure that it's a healthy impact on their on their environment. So they want a healthy impact on their environment and their economy as well. So a lot of things are coming in 2024, and that will flood into 2025. That should bring generate massive volume and massive profits for a lot of tokens. And I really want to make sure that EverGrow maximizes it, and and all my other investments maximize the potential that will be out and about in 2024 and 2025. But the only way to find out is to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload. It's These Crypto Legends signing out. You have a blessed one. Stay safe. Peace.